I had a bad eye infection though, and they were telling me it was like they told me it was pink eye when I originally went in, but it just like kept getting worse. And then I had a lot of like flu symptoms to go with it.
Hey, yo,
but then when I went in, that's what I'm thinking. We already got them antibodies, so you want to be hanging out.
That's what I'm hoping, honestly. Because I never get sick twice in a row. It's legendary to get sick twice that fast.
I ain't even been sick in a brick because I've been either I'm so fat that the shit is just like I'm immune to it, and it's just my asthma that get me every now and then. Hey, look, you never know what makes the. You never know what the case is. It's like, but that's the thing. Everybody like.
But I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
Hey, look, you never know. Extra insulation might be the key for me. Everybody's body different, right? You know.
Because then my girl and my mom got sick literally the next morning. It wasn't even hours, and they were just coughing and storming. I was like, crap.
They was using all y'all niggas as test subjects out this.
Good.
Honestly.
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Hey, somebody's got to do. Did you see that they were offering people like $7,000 to be test subjects for this shit?
That's not enough.
For the cure?
Yeah, at first it was 5, then they said it was 7. It's like I'm not gonna be allowed to see it.
I want 20.
No, but if you give me 20, hey, look, that's enough to change my financial situation considerably. I'll do it. I'll make sure to get done what I need to while I can still breathe, but I'll do it. 20,000, absolutely. 10, I'll do it for 10. Hey, look, 7 ain't enough. 10, you can get me to say yes there.
Oh no, what if you die, right?
Is this pre-taxed?
No taxes. No, absolutely no taxes. Absolutely not. 10, smooth, no taxes. I wish they would. Uncle Sam knock on my door, be like, yeah, we need like 7
DC is still good till April 1st for the stay-at-home order.
Oh, DC? Okay.
But it starts at 8 o'clock for us in Virginia.
Okay.
Are you in Virginia?
No, I'm still in Huntsville.
Oh,
it's just they're all.
You say you in Maryland?
Oh, I heard Virginia.
No, yeah, I thought he said that. I thought he said us in Virginia, and I was like,
oh no.
Virginia.
All right.
So like for Maryland and Virginia, this man was like, yeah, I live in. No.
Yeah, and don't be dropping where you live at either, Charles.
No, boo.
You're gonna pull up to the whole city.
Maryland's a big place. I mean,
what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Oh, we got a special guest.
Kevin, and wait a minute. I can't get it up. I'm still doing the thing.
We doing
I don't know if she can hear us, but she judging the hell out of
They
us.
say hello.
No bullshit. She walked in like, what the fresh hell is this?
She says hello.
But yeah, it's like a total shit show. I wanted to shake someone in the neck.
Can you let her know this is a family podcast?
Whoa!
This is a family podcast.
Oh no, I mean.
It's okay, we were cursing this whole time.
Well, what the fuck?
That was perfect.
That was perfect.
That was perfect.
Your cupcake still tastes good.
Does anybody watch UFC, MMA?
Which one did you eat?
I watched
the extra big
one that was half, and then this one.
You ate the banana one?
I kind of hear you, Kevin,
I
but mostly hear Charles having a conversation in the background.
Right, you know,
I watched Joe Rogan.
You watched the Joe Rogan podcast?
Oh, Tiana said he used to
I do enjoy that podcast.
Also,
Did you see John Jones got arrested again?
How you enjoy it?
Nah, I wasn't aware of that.
Okay.
What did he get arrested for now?
So, okay, let me tell you this story, right? This is great. So basically, a police officer said that he heard a gunshot, right?
Oh, shit.
You know, in the middle of New Mexico, wherever John Jones is now. So he drives around. He finds like where the gunshot came from. He sees sorry, it's not funny. He sees John Jones sitting in the car. So he walks up and he's like, hey, are you good? He's like, have you been drinking? He's like, yeah, I had a drink or two. And we all know what that means.
Oh.
Long story short, basically, he failed the sobriety test. Once they like arrested him and they searched his car, he had an open bottle of vodka. He had a gun and a shell casing. Not sure, you know, what exactly happened there, but
what's up with these celebrities, man? For real.
No, and that's That's what I was gonna ask. Is like, do you guys feel like at a certain point, like when you just reach such a high level of whatever it is you're doing, there's like a certain amount of invincibility or something?
Yeah, like
I don't know how to explain that because people be doing the dumbest shit when they get famous.
yeah.
Now you know John Jones has gotten in trouble for DUIs before. He hit a
We're
pregnant
glad
woman.
you still
We're
like
gonna
it.
talk
Yeah.
about John Jones. That man got
He left.
another DUI. And what happened? He drank tequila and shot a gun at his van. We're gonna talk about John Jones. He disappointed me.
And
I mean, he was trying, but
again and again.
I don't
You got other jobs like if you were.
I don't know if it's the truth for like all like athletes, or when you get to a certain level in your career, they either it's been joked about, but it's like, you know, like LeBron has done so much good in the world, he could kick a baby in the head, and we'd be like, yeah, but it's LeBron. Like, look at all the stuff he did for the world. And maybe, but like UFC fighters, like your job, you damn near have a license to kill. You be beating niggas' faces to a pulp.
Right.
And then and then it's like, oh yeah, I also beat my girlfriend. Sir, we it's not acceptable at all. But we can't know that you physically fight people, and this also was happening. Like, and if you drinking tequila, what day was this? Did he just drinking tequila in the afternoon?
I think it was last weekend or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was like Saturday, and it was like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning.
Hey,
yeah, he was
okay,
real bad.
no.
Parked the car. My man was blood-eyed shot drunk, as the report said, and then they just responded to a gunshot. And then that was it.
I mean, and then too, you never know, because the same demons that could drive somebody to be that great or as good as John Jones was.
Yeah, he works hard. I can't admit he's done a lot for the game and for what UFC is. I haven't been in touch with mixed martial arts in a minute. Mainly because of
I will say to that point, John Jones.
But he's a good competitor. No, my bad.
Sorry, John Jones isn't just like another UFC fighter. He's like the Michael Jordan of the UFC. Or
I know he was knocking niggas' heads off for a bird.
Yeah,
he's undefeated, really.
I don't know about Michael Jordan though. It'd be somebody up there because people would say GSP would be Jordan St. Pierre would be like white Michael Jordan, basically.
She sounded like her.
So I think there's levels to it because he was like the prime before like Johnny came out.
Will Charles Barkley be better? It's like, yeah, you were great, but you never won a chip, and you also threw a nigga through a window. Would that be a better?
No,
fair enough.
Not at all.
So that's not a good.
No, Daniel Cormier would be the same.
John Jones has been the champion for 10 years. He hasn't lost a fight.
Wasn't there what the hell with him and Daniel Cormier though?
I think that was
a disqualification.
No, but a disqualification in 2K is an L.
I mean, Daniel Cormier did not beat John Jones.
I'm not saying he did.
I thought he lost one time. And that was it. And then he had to he was like, I'm gonna just retrain and
Charlie,
get back to the field.
No, he got a disqualification against I forgot the name now, but it was early in his career. He's like 21 still, and it was just he was whooping the guy's ass, but he like did an illegal move, like the downward elbow. They're still working to like get that reverse. So essentially, he's undefeated.
Well, essentially, in fact, factually,
we can't even talk about
if I DQ out of 2K for having too many fouls, it's an L.
No.
If I'm playing 2K online and I get too many fouls and the system unsportsmanlike DQs me, it's an L on my record. So right now he technically has an L. Okay. He needs to work on They need to work on the demons that are troubling him at 2 a.m. to be firing guns in the car.
Well, he just needs therapy help. It's more so like he's always reverting back to whatever caused him pain, but nobody knows what's causing the pain in the first place. Because he loves to fight. He loves the sport. I feel like in the sport zone, he's the best man there, but outside of life, he's just shitty. You know, it's like
maybe
so it could be outside elements. But I don't think he's around people that would steer him the wrong way. Like his brother's still in the Ravens. You don't hear nothing like him fucking up.
Yeah, that's the point.
She want to join the podcast.
He was in the Ravens at the time.
She want to join the podcast.
I know she's on the phone, so I'm like multitasking between
shooters.
meetings so the extra sound doesn't come in as I talk. Because then it's double interruptions.
You're nice.
I'm just saying you're on the phone, and then I'm on the mic. Sure.
Word.
Hey, so hold up. I'm sorry. Side note. Did y'all know that a company tried to Sue 2K for replicating LeBron's tattoos.
People
Is it
really.
2K?
Interesting.
I thought the whole
Just
point was
so.
they make money because they're using their likeness. That would include tattoos, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
Trying to
include
kill real
tattoos.
people.
Yeah. I mean, the
What company
artist
is it? Is it a tattoo company?
could be a copyright thing.
It says a Manhattan. It says judge says NBA 2K can replicate LeBron James tattoos. A Manhattan federal judge has ruled that the company behind the popular 2K video games can't be sued for replicating LeBron James tattoo designs. Laura Swain dismissed the 4-year-old lawsuit in an opinion filed Thursday, calling the use of the tattoo quote de minimis, meaning too trivial to merit consideration. Solid Oak Sketches sued the first game's maker. Oh, so I guess wait, who the fuck is Solid Oak Sketches, nigga? What?
I think we're getting off topic.
Is that probably the?
We
Oh,
knew it was gonna happen, Kev.
okay. There it is. No, that's.
We didn't
I
even
just-
make it through to the second topic.
We haven't even made it to the second topic.
Didn't you say it was
No,
something
I just
about
saw
LMA?
it. I just saw it. It's the owner of the guy who technically made the drawing suit 2K, but 2K was like, "No, we use 0.03% of our data for that." So, no. All right. So what was it? What's the seventh topic we getting into? What y'all want to do next?
Joe said something about LMA, but I don't know what you said.
LMA.
Yeah, you said something about, I don't know. The artist LMA or Young
Say
MA?
anything about LMA.
All I heard was
I
MA.
was talking about MMA with John Jones.
Oh, no. He said something else.
Charles.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Wait.
All right. So Joe, you listened to the Don, at least some of the Don Toliver album, right?
Yeah, you can get into that.
Next topic. No, actually, I did listen to some of the Don Toliver album. I'll be honest, I
so it's
didn't
kinda
make it
like
all the
when you
way
play,
through,
like,
but that's only because the first half was hitting so hard.
and then you're like throwing tomahawks at everyone. It's kind of like
Okay, Charles, you listened to it. What was your take on it?
Honestly, I'm gonna do a repeat, but I like it. I say it's
Swear to God, though.
it's a good work with,
In Call of
with
Duty.
the way he did some of the mixes with his music, and some joints went on like different beats and stuff.
don't tell me.
Yeah, there wasn't no message though. It was kind of some weird like.
Well,
I gotta put
well, that's the thing. It's a bit of a not conundrum. What the fuck am I trying to say?
I'm about to listen to it again right now.
It's
You literally sound like
the Heaven or Hell,
sound like
at least
Jack
how
the
I
Ripper.
took it.
Jack the Ripper killed
It's
Papa.
Heaven or like the theme is Heaven or Hell, and so you got like the song names, Euphoria, Cardigan After
Beyond the
Party,
Dimension.
Wasted, Can't Feel My Legs, Candy Company Had Enough, Spaceship. First off, I hated Spaceship. Number 10, track
Really?
10.
You don't like Spaceship?
I hated that
Real
shit.
life, but just
Like
casual.
Don Toliver has a real laid back vibe about him, like Travis, but like higher pitched and really chill. And then Sheck West, yeah, hey, like all I heard was Mo Bamba on a Don Toliver beat. Where it's like, bitch, like I couldn't. It was like, oh, this is bad. I low key liked the songs, and it was just all him.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I
I wasn't
agree with that.
necessarily a fan of the joint he did with Travis. The one with Travis was fine, but Travis was really 2015 Antidote Loud, like his editing. And I mean, that probably was just like that might have been on purpose stylistically. But then After Party, I've been blasting After Party.
that was
Cardigan
it.
was really good.
I'll say
Yeah, the
I
last
feel
part
like-
with
Don
Joe.
Toliver, he kind of reminds me of Gunna in the sense of like this. He has a lane, and if he just stays in that lane, I am perfectly satisfied with that. Perfectly
Absolutely.
satisfied with it. The tracks that stuck out to me is very early on. Cardigan, After Party has been on repeat. Wasted. Those were beautiful to me. That's exactly what I want from him. Kind of the way the album started, it was a little bit slower paced than I was expecting. I was like, hope he doesn't try to deviate from the formula too much. He has something going here.
Absolutely. I agree. I don't know if he would be as successful if he signed to anybody else but Cactus Jack, though. You know, like that Travis label.
Mm-hmm.
Just because having access, I mean, like for the most part, that preset is already done. You know, like that Travis Scott preset vocal, like they use it. They don't use as much echo, I guess, or reverb with Don Toliver.
yeah.
But the synth work that Travis and Wonder Girl do together on Travis's shit is always excellent. And then Now, and then Don Toliver has access to the same shit, so the same beat making, and some of them joints was like just hitting.
I don't know if I was late to the party, but the first time I heard Don Toliver was on Can't Say off of Astro
That was
World.
my first time, bro.
Man,
Bro, what?
Man, if I could tell you the first time.
It was an old song prior to that, but I Can't Feel My Legs was the main joint that got me hooked. I was hoping for more like that type of style of music, at least that type of trap to an extent. You know me, I'm a trapper still fullest. So,
and that's what I'm saying. If I got 10 songs I can't say, I wouldn't be upset.
Absolutely.
Like that album wasn't bad though for what it was. I did like Euphoria. I think the beat could have been a little different. Like, I don't know. I guess it's like a slow vibe type joint, so I went with it. But then they put Travis on it, which I think if they would have mixed this part up, I think it would have been more vicious.
Yeah, I felt Travis wasn't really mixed well on that joint.
Yeah, I think he should have did another feature with Travis, at least with like just them going hard.
As I said, I hated Spaceship. I just had to say that again. That shit was so good, and then Sheck West. Good. Bitch.
I want to say my Bamba. I don't know. I think it was a different touch to it.
It was different, but it didn't fit at all. Like Travis, that feature with Travis still fit. The Quavo and Offset, they still use a lot of auto tune, so it fit well enough on Had Enough. That joint, his voice just didn't fit the vibe of the album for me at all.
I just really they must have advertised for Don because his No Ideas at 51 million. I remember when we first looked that joint up, he was at like 100,000. Did this just happen overnight, or is it just me?
Nah, because No Idea. Between the video, I don't know what you're looking at, but they count.
I know the song joint. Yeah, the song joint might have been less, but I didn't think he was that popular already.
The video was simple for it, but it fit.
Yeah. What's up?
Like it was just a lot of like static shots, but it worked for me. Yeah, I liked it.
I see a lot of music going towards like the I don't even know what style to call this. I gotta get hip to like the type of production styles. Like it's like he has like an iPhone selfie camera and he's just taking different scenic shots and he just that and shit.
Reverb it, yeah. It's like
shake the phone
like that earthquake just happened. Okay, so this is a side note. Maybe we can do this again, but I want y'all to listen to the Weeknd's album. I'm gonna wind up doing a whole video on it because I've been trying to make more content, whatever. Man,
is it good?
Okay, perfect example, Joe. What you
I
were
haven't
saying?
listened to the Weeknd and like.
If you were like, if you said if you got like 10 songs like Can't Say or the lane that Don Toliver has, he stayed in, and you'd be happy with it, just like that. Like Gunna makes the same type of music and it fits. You're okay with it. Future been making the same album forever, from mixtape to mixtape to album to album. Isn't like Dirty Sprite 2 was like the peak of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the Weeknd's album, I feel like I wanted him. He had great moments on it, but I wanted the dark, Wicked Games, House of Balloons type vibes, and it was like. Go ahead.
Shout out to the Weeknd for dodging Drake's OVO sweatshop he's got going up in Toronto.
What do you mean dodging? He was never a part of it.
No.
Party Next Door is for show stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Party Next Door has handed his.
He almost got into it, but then like that, the last minute decision, he was like.
Party Next Door has gotten. Party Next Door is underrated. First of all.
Also, shout out to Drake for dropping a photo of his baby.
You saw that shit?
That joint was mega white.
Young. That's why he wanted to hide the kid from the world.
Oh my goodness.
That's logic right
there. We get it now, bro. I understand now.
Bro.
That baby is not. He's not human. You saw how many people were thirsting already.
Right,
like
man.
Kevin Durant was in the joint. The kid. He had everybody excited. I was like, I was looking. It's like, yo, I low key get it. This kid is like, he couldn't post the kid. That's so. That's
what did y'all expect?
Not that blue-eyed, blonde hair. Drake's facial features, not.
Drake's half white. His baby mother's white. He did not look happy in that photo with all three of them, though.
Or Russian. There's something.
They probably took that a brick ago. They probably took it, but it was like now I know why he was trying to hide the world from the kid from the world, bro. Pusha T was all angry with his braids from 1982.
Oh yeah.
You said your show.
Sorry, no, he's making another album.
Who Pusha? I saw that. I hated him for it because now because he working with Tyler and it's like fuck. I like Tyler. I like Tyler's beat work. Tyler has progressed a lot, so I'm gonna have to listen to a Pusha T album based on the association. With
I don't like the way he raps. He just sounds like he just ate some lemons.
Bro, I was done with Pusha T. Like that's the thing. I was still okay when him and Drake had the beef, but did y'all listen to Kanye's album?
What, the gospel one?
Jesus is King.
No, not yet.
Jesus was disappointed.
Lord.
Just said Lord, exactly. That's what I was saying, Lord.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
This is what he made. Bro, what was the track? Hold on, because I deleted the entire album from my goddamn phone. I was so disappointed. Hold on, what was the name of that joke? And that's y'all know I'm a Kanye fan. I've protected Kanye on so many instances.
I still bang with Kanye.
Jesus is King. There we go. Where is it? God is. That's an actual real name of an actual gospel song that's been around for years. And this man took a sample of that and literally just had it in some boom paps like he was DJ Khaled and called it a new beat. I was like, come on, Ye.
What song was it off of the Ye album? Where he was just, boomity clap.
Whoopity scoop.
Whoopity scoop, there you go.
Scoop didn't know he actually recorded that shit.
Yeah, so at that point we knew that Kanye was just a troll now. And we can't take anything else seriously as a part of his catalog.
Well, you know what? I still kind of almost accepted that because how. No, okay, look, think about it. You think about how many artists have their albums leaked early, or I found this track, whatever. If somebody found that first, and then and then it's like, oh, I found this new Kanye album. They heard that, they'd be like, what the fuck? What is this? Do I really want to say I hacked the system to find this?
Do you really want to release that to the public and say I made this?
The only part that disappointed me was that he had a version with T.I. and we never really heard it because ain't nobody get past the whoopity scoop, whoopity scoop, whoopity scoop, do whoop. Like, nigga, what?
Oh, he did have a good performance with T.I. on that song.
But a lot of people, I feel like Kanye has reached that. Like, he doesn't have anybody around him to say no.
His wife. But
Kim don't give a shit.
You think so?
That was a business move first, and now they got kids, and it's like, that's cool. I feel like that's a you cool marriage. And no offense to them and their relationship. And I'm posting this on YouTube, and they're like, nigga, what? What you say about Kanye? It's like, okay, look, I'm not attacking them. Love is love, and I respect them for it. I appreciate it. But I'm one of those people. I feel like it was a business move first. And then, you can learn to love somebody, especially if you're married to them, you make a whole bunch of money. And no offense, ain't she just a little bit more successful than him? I know he's recognized as a gospel. I mean, Jesus, he's recognized as a really big hip hop artist and genius level when it comes to the music making. But I don't know that he's on her level in the sense that I know y'all remember 2-3 years ago, everybody was trying to start GoFundMe's for Kanye because he was talking about how he was broke and wasn't getting no royalties from the tennis shoes. That's why he left Nike. Y'all remember that?
No.
It's okay, Kev. It wasn't on Reddit. I know you didn't see it.
Same here.
Yeah, there was a few years ago. Kanye was like, I ain't get. That's why he left Nike because he wasn't getting no royalties from the shoes. That's why he went to Adidas and made the Yeezys because they were giving him, a different percentage or whatever, and they cared more about him, so on and so forth. But he was talking about how he was broke and he was using his own money to pay for the clothing line that was basically just homeless chic. That was the worst. That was the worst wear ever. But people were paying $700 for a shirt with holes in it, custom stab wounds and shit. So yeah.
That
anyway,
sounds all right.
Anyway, all right. What's next on the docket? What y'all want to get into next?
Side notes, Kevin.
Huh? Oh, didn't watch it, didn't care. There you go. That's what I know.
Did you what?
Wait, what?
You didn't watch what?
Didn't listen to it. That's what I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Turn your light on. It's dark.
No bullshit. Oh,
I don't know.
look like a monster.
Hey, that's racist.
Is it too late to
Spooky
order
and the
food, bro?
spooky.
It's like 7:40.
Charlie, can I see your phone?
All right, so y'all want to? Did anybody watch the Tiger King?
I got into episode 3,
I didn't
and then
know.
I had to stop because I had to sleep. But it
What was it?
It honestly does get better after the first
The
episode.
Tiger King.
Is
On,
that a
Netflix.
Netflix series?
Yeah,
Yes.
the
No.
docu
I didn't watch it, but I think I've seen just enough memes and heard enough people talking about it that I.
You probably know a good percentage of it because the memeability of this show is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like you won't even be thinking they're actual human beings. So a gay Oklahoman redneck
Oklahomian.
polygamist.
Don't disrespect Oklahomians.
I'm just saying.
They lost points because of this.
He's not from he's not OKC. I have no disrespect for Oklahoma.
Where was he from? It wasn't Florida. That was
The lady. She needs to go to jail too.
No. She was from Carolina. Or was
Yeah. How you
Dr.
can tell
Ansel.
me
There was like
how
10 of them,
to
bro. It was like
Doc
so
Ansel
many.
was
let
the
me
one
get your
in
record.
Carolina, and he got arrested now too.
Oh, today? Recently or after?
So you gotta have
after
birthday.
But you'll see it at the very end. They go through like the last whatever. But he got arrested too eventually.
Savage.
Kev, you need to watch the
Only one
Tiger
I
King
like-
is excellent.
I like Joe.
You wanna watch
I
it?
just wish she was more clean, but it's country. What's the
So what?
Ansel was cool until he had the 5 wives part, and I was like,
I thought he
Okay,
was
watch
cool
her.
too. I was halfway
Until
rooting. I was like, okay,
yeah.
maybe he
fuck
out
Nancy,
here vibing with it. Then it's like, oh,
bro.
you out
Okay.
here with
So
multiple
she
wives
been
too,
home
huh?
sick, and she was like, when she was relieving
That's
her,
big.
her boredom by
It's
having
big.
last
I will
year.
teach you like fucking ass.
If anybody's here or listening, if you got any money to invest in the stock market, now would be the time to do it. Rise and up.
I mean, yes and no. I wish I would have invested in Tesla. Side note, only because I would have bought it when it was like 300. It's like it boomed up to 8. Now it's back at 5 and 6. I would have made a smooth
That's like,
$5,000.
yeah, that would have been.
I
enough.
wish I had
Yeah.
known that Bill Gates was out here pulling all these strings.
For
Like,
what?
if y'all want to get into the conspiracy corner or the conspiracy theory, and then we get into when y'all give me your opinions on it.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
look, we can see
every
Kevin
time
again.
holy
That's
shit,
I knew
see
Kev
Kevin.
was black.
Facts.
Okay.
I knew Kev was black. You turn the light on, you can see him again.
Wow.
I forgot what we were talking about beforehand. So sure.
No, we were talking about like nobody really saw the Tiger King yet. Like me and Charles
Oh,
saw it.
Tiger
You saw the
King.
memes. Kev ain't seen it yet. So
Nope.
we can talk about it another time.
Okay.
I'm probably never gonna watch it.
Bro, you should. It's hilarious. It's hilarious and it's interesting. Oh, first off, I still believe we in the wrong business. Already has 76 volunteers with levels to volunteer work based on how
It's
long
not
you've
easy to
been
be a
there.
cult leader.
But I feel like it's all. And then she making 1.5 million in profits. It's like, excuse me, I'm
Wow.
raising some tigers. Like, man, me and Charlie can run we can run a farm right now.
Isn't that illegal to have those exotic animals?
You said what?
Isn't it illegal for them to have those exotic animals?
Well,
Yeah.
it depends on what you call
It
illegal.
depends what you
Because
call it, exotic.
Against the law. That's what I call illegal.
I mean, you can
what's
just
the
paint the
law?
tiger black and that's a cat, bro. I don't know.
Because the main character, I say the main character like he wasn't a real human, but the main dude, he was like he quoted some presidents like any rule that's there and that you don't believe in, you should push back on it. It's like okay, that's a scary mindset to have, but he made. I don't know that he really made any money because homie in jail now. But the other lady, it's all about branding because he labeled his as a zoo and was clearly selling and breeding cats, and then she was out here.
Them tiger colors was specific. That man had white white and brown. I ain't never know it had different color stripes like that. I mean, had albino tigers, bro. I was like,
the white tigers, the what was it? The what was the other one? I forgot. The shadow was a shadow. What was it? Shadow something? I forgot. But either way,
you said shadow. You said
it was like this white shadow something. White. It was a white tiger, then a white something else.
Well, that was probably just the regular white and black joint.
He said
he did have like different color shades. It was wild as shit.
No bullshit. But
I ain't never seen a brown tiger before, bro.
This play out many times. People having these exotic animals,
Everybody's
and it's all good for a while, and then somebody gets hurt. You remember that
get hurt
chimp
this time for real, though.
Didn't somebody's arm get bit off?
I mean, well, she was dumb. Like, you working at a place with tigers, you can't be reaching your arm through the gate. You think at the Smithsonian Zoo, they just walking up to the ligers and they like, hey, yo, here's your steak, B.
And this is exactly why just anybody shouldn't have a tiger.
Well, that was the thing. She was hiring these volunteers. She labeled hers as a reserve, like a preservation type thing down in Florida, and she was making real profit off of it. He had his, and it was just like, oh yeah, now I have a personal zoo. It's like sad. I don't know if that part.
I honestly hate Carol Baskin only because
I think she killed.
She's the worst one.
Dude too.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to.
And that's the thing.
She killed her husband, then got on a Netflix special.
Yeah. She the only one that's still out. She doing the same thing. She just branded it different, bro. And she the one that made millions, and she already had millions. She killed homeboy, opened a reserve. She making $1.5 million in profit. Just cool cash to put in the bank, bro. Not oh, this is $1.5 million to what you call, and they charging people.
How is she making $1.5 million?
They're charging like $300 a ticket, and then
they charge like $300 a ticket for an experience.
My man Ansel charging like $600 off top if you come in the same day. And niggas making money. And then you got the dudes on the camera. You remember that one right dude? I come here like twice a day. How?
Right. The one dude was like, if I had the lottery, any amount of money
every day
that they want me to pay to pick these tigers, I'll give it to them. You stupid. But that's the you charge the $300 a ticket, you got the whole family coming. That's a smooth K right there. That's the check we about to get. That's the check us broke people about to get the $1,200. We about to get right there from one.
And then they're not even paying the workers, bro. I know.
And then she's not right.
They're $400 a week. All right, minimum wage.
Man, he was paying them girls in dick.
That's who.
Hold
on. That's for free. They all got houses though.
I mean, okay,
and cars. They said the other ones though. Like Carol Baskin folks,
Carol Baskin people
rent shirts.
It was like we called it some extra volunteers today. The orange shirts have been here for 5 years, and the blue shirts, the navy blue shirts have been.
Time out. First of all, excuse me for being ignorant because I didn't actually watch the show, but this isn't making sense to me. What exactly about these tiger sanctuaries are so nice that people will be paying $300 to go see them instead of just going to a zoo?
It was Ansel that explained it best. People, he noticed that people like the adrenaline of holding an exotic animal. Like I would go batshit crazy if I had like fucking 5 tigers just running across on jumping out.
Bro, you can go swim with some dolphins for like $50.
It's not the same, bro.
It's not the same.
It's like having like a fucking albino golden monkey, bro. It's only one in the world, bro.
Right, like
it's not the same.
Thing is that like tigers are an endangered species, and they always say they're always out in the wild, right? So then here's an opportunity for you to take your family for what doesn't seem, because like all that, pay for an experience. So you paying $300 for you and your, maybe your daughter and your and then you're going to see this endangered animal that you don't know what the real conditions are, but these people are clearly have some knowledge of taking care of them, and they're allowing us to pet them as babies when they're least violent. When they're least violent, and then I can post this on social media, and I can say, I have this picture to say, I petted a baby cub this time or this many times, and it's like a flex. It's the dumbest flex.
Look at that! Look at that social media culture bringing itself out again.
Literally, it's everywhere, bro. Yeah. But then you saw like they literally had it where, or maybe you haven't seen it yet, but they had the one dude that was taking tigers, like putting like baby tigers in like suitcases and shit, and then taking them to Vegas, and then getting girls to come to pet, like pay to pet the tiger, going up to the room and dropping dick off too. Just like, hey, come see these tigers. Also, meat. Like.
Right. Have you seen it, cousin?
Oh, what?
Kevin.
Bruh, have you seen
Nah,
Tiger
me and
King?
Kev ain't fucking with that shit.
No.
No, I
I
haven't
should
seen.
watch it.
You guys,
Kev would,
you guys should watch The Boys. That's what you guys should be watching.
I
I
already finished
watched the
Boys.
first
I need to listen
episode. That shit is hot.
Which?
The Boys. I've watched
Oh.
the first episode and it's like, this is great.
I started watching it Saturday, I think, and I'm almost done. It's fucking ridiculous.
Kim, did you really just
I mean-
change your name, bro?
Huh? What happened?
Look at Kim's name on the app, yo.
Oh, animated. Yeah. Yep.
I just realized that. Hey, yo, that's why Kim was silent. He was being a goon.
I was smiling for a good minute and no one noticed. I was like,
I saw, but
I
I
was
didn't know
wondering why
what
you
you
was
was
smiling
doing.
like that.
Man, Kim is out here creeping.
I think
But no,
Doja
I
Cat
did
is a
see-
big fan of that as well.
You said what?
animated?
I think Doja. Yeah.
Yeah,
for
she's
sure.
known, yeah, she's known for-
Doja Cat. Oh my god. Let
She's
me
a
not.
troll on Twitter, man. I hate her. I hate her so much.
I
but
love Doja so much.
All right,
Yeah.
talk about it, Kev.
I don't know. She's a fucking troll, but at the same time, it's like that's her character, so you gotta love it.
She's a troll. Her first song that she got popular, like she can actually she makes good music.
I
She
agree.
makes some
And that was
good
crazy.
music.
When that first song came out, you could tell she
Honestly,
could actually
that
sing.
took building because Doja Cat would release songs like Dolphin Sounds and
Doja
I'm a
Cat
Pony.
is-
And
I
then
think she was saying something about
remember,
it.
I don't know if y'all listened to her. Like, I got hit to Doja Cat like 6 years ago, back when she was still on SoundCloud.
She's
Oh.
the
And
best.
she was just making random shit at that time, so it wasn't like the best. It was still
She
underground
never
though.
stopped making random shit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It just
She never
then
stopped, but it became more, I guess, acceptable
popular, right?
because now it's creative.
Yeah.
Basically.
But
Alright.
nah, Doja's everything, bro. She's thick as fuck. Yes, Doja's everything. Doja is everything, bro.
You're actually short.
She be playing The Sims. She be playing The Sims and shit, just going on there doing random shit. She made that.
Twitch?
Huh?
Sims.
Nah. What app is
yeah.
that all the rappers be on? What you call caffeine or whatever?
Yeah, caffeine.
Yeah, she flat out went on The Sims, made Tyler from Igor, and did a
Right.
whole walk and did like a whole
That
walkthrough
disturbed
with it. It's like, hey yo. She did a what was that song? Return of the Mac. She did a remix called Return of the Snack. That joint's hilarious. Look it up. That joint, remember Return of the Snack. What's it? Like yo, that joint. Doja's everything. And then her videos, like she's really good. Musically, she's really good. I feel like she might be our Missy Elliott, like our generation's Missy Elliott. Because I don't think Missy got her props while she was here.
All
Or
right,
like
now.
when she was in the game. No, think about
I
it,
always
bro.
want to get
Hey, yo,
to
lockdown goes
compare
into
people
effect for
real
7
quick.
minutes.
Calm
Number outside your
down.
house.
You said what, Joe?
My
That
bad,
evil
Joe.
laugh.
Yeah, was that the
Evil
devil?
Eye?
Yeah, that
Mine.
was. She was like a.
Mines?
They were scheming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's just Shawty scheming in the cut.
Girls, watch
Oh.
yourself.
Was that your girl?
Hey, we talking about Sam.
Oh, her.
Nigga Charles is lost in the sauce.
My bad, bro. Ignore that part.
But now, okay, look, and y'all can disagree with me or you give me like fighting points, whatever. Chris Brown is our Michael Jackson. Miguel is our Prince.
Why do they always want to?
Think about it. We have to, okay, generation by generation. Like our generation's Jordan is LeBron, right?
Always gotta go in.
I could give that to
LeBron's
Chris
better.
Brown.
LeBron's better than Michael Jordan too.
He is.
Don't
Get me
Or
started.
at me. Actually, do at me. So I got some stuff to tell you.
I mean, because he's the new Prime. That's the new Optimus.
Optimus,
gets
fuck
better with
Optimus. Optimus got his ass handed to him on a regular basis.
Oh,
Optimus
see,
did more
people-
damage as a mind
That's because they
control.
keep jumping them. Every time, they always jumping. At his weakest.
Right.
Until he gets his power
But
boost.
Bumblebee out here with a
Yeah, that's
simple
exactly what
face
she's
mask and one
supposed to
gun.
do.
Bumblebee out here with one gun and a face mask protecting the main character, beasting the entire movie. Every scene he in, he kicking ass. Optimus, go, please. My name is Optimus Prime. Just dead. Like, on who?
I'm pretty.
Hi, Cole. You want to say hi to the people? Say what's up.
Charlie.
Charlie! It's been a while.
Did you lose weight or is he still chunky?
So guys,
Out
I
here
do
lose weight. We
wanna
both
say-
chunky out here. Somebody's chihuahua yipping like shit. Are they fighting
Sure.
again? I hate it here.
What's this?
Y'all hear that noise?
No.
Thank God.
You should go explore what's that noise.
I'm not just exploring shit. I'm exploring my fat ass
Hey,
right in this
he's sharing
house.
the screen. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Oh shit.
Hey, yo, what in the hell?
Who did that? Probably Charles.
I did.
Hi, broski. What?
That's not that apostrophe is not correct.
That apostrophe is an accent sign right now.
Hey,
Don't let Kev get on there. Kev gonna do a whole on Mother Slim. What?
why is that apostrophe? All right,
It
well,
should
this
be at the.
podcast-
That's on Mother Oz. It's on Mothers. It's just one word.
Oh, yeah, the
Mothers.
screen.
MUVAS, bro. Mothers.
I didn't even know. That's cool as shit.
Dead ass, B. Hey, Joe, you want to get in the house, bro? You got 4 minutes.
No bullshit.
I was thinking
Gotta
about
get
that. I
pulled
wonder
up.
like what happens if I'm outside.
They're gonna pull up, be like, "Are you an essential worker?" Be like, "I'm essentially on this
I
podcast right now, bro.
Like a SWAT team.
Exactly.
Like I'm essentially on this podcast. That's what's up."
What's even crazier though is that I got 1%.
Hey, yo, hey, Joe out here. Wow, go in the house, B.
I'm
Before
all
I
right,
cut
but hold
off.
on. We gotta talk about conspiracy
Yo,
theories. We gotta
bitch.
talk about top 5
Your
artists.
podcast about to end quick.
Okay, well, get in the house so we can keep it on. What you doing, dog?
We about to,
First off, who ain't got a charger in their car? What type of goon are
the
you?
thing is, it is in the car, but it's not charging. I think Zoom is using too much of my battery. Like it's not. It's like
Yeah, that's all. I did on the computer. You have a laptop?
in the house. Yeah.
But you don't have your own room?
Joe out here quarantine made up, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, the missus in there. You know, I ain't trying to be.
Like we
I mean, I
doing
guess I
work
could if
right
Charles
now.
doing it.
oh, it'll be all right.
Go sit in the car.
Basically.
God damn, what are you niggas doing? I hate it here. Hate it.
Somebody knocking your window, bro?
No, these niggas that next door, they just loud. It's two people and they 2 kids and they kids mad as shit. They just be screaming at 2 in the morning, running up and down the steps like it's goddamn Dexter's Laboratory in this bitch. Ridiculous.
Well, at least it's not. You can't hear it in the mic, so it's good. I guess it's different.
But I can hear it in my soul. It's bothering me. Shit.
Speaking of Dexter's Laboratory, coming up, man. What was your favorite Cartoon Network show? For me, it was Courage the Cowardly Dog, hands down, without a doubt.
That's cool. It was Dexter's fucking Laboratory. It was Dexter's Laboratory, Courage, and I had Johnny Bravo.
I never liked Johnny Bravo.
And then Powerpuff Girls. Y'all can judge me for that, but I love every time they kick Mojo Jojo's ass, I was with it.
Can I say Teen Titans?
Man, he was just trying to live his life.
You know what? I gotta give number. Hold up. Switch Courage. Put Samurai Jack.
Oh,
Samurai.
hold on.
Courage still in my top 5, but Samurai
Courage,
Jack got to go number 3.
Johnny Bravo.
Okay.
Johnny Buns.
Probably Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I gotta be honest with you.
Ooh, I forgot about it. No, that was just fucking stupid. Hey, boy, I hated that shit. Oh my god.
Why were them jawbreakers so big?
Bro, them jawbreakers was the size of somebody's whip. That was the size of a Cadillac thing. And I just like,
drag their cheek down behind them.
Bro, nah, that Ed, Ed and Eddie was they was dumb. It was fun to watch, but it was dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your top 5?
Teen Titans.
Okay.
Cartoon Network was hot back in the day.
Low key had heat. Low key.
Hey yo,
right, who's number 2, Cal?
Number 2.
Top 5. So you got Teen Titans. Shit.
Teen Titans number 1.
I forgot about Teen Titans.
Ben 10 before he became a teenager.
I feel like Teen Titans is a little bit overrated.
Does Naruto count? I think Naruto should count.
Low key, because they did give us a lot of anime in Adult Swim.
I think Naruto should count. That's number 2. I guess I'll throw Eddie and Eddie in 3. Kids Next Door is 4. Last one.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Danny Phantom.
Damn.
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom wasn't on
Danny
Cartoon
Phantom
Network.
was Nickelodeon.
I still like it. It's a good show.
We said Cartoon Network though.
Okay.
That's hard. I don't even know. Camp Lazlo.
I forgot about
Fuck that
Conan
last
Kids
one.
Next Door though.
K and D was that shit.
It was really good.
That might be number 3 for me.
Wait, does Shaolin Showdown count for Cartoon Network?
Nah, because they was on WB first off, what happened to WB?
Warner Bros. Shut it down. That was it.
That was ridiculous.
Damn.
They shut it down to give us Batman versus Superman.
Bullshit, basically.
Bullshit.
Terribly.
Release the Snyder Cut. But
I think what you guys are forgetting is how iconic Courage the Cowardly Dog was.
Man, Courage, we allowed him. Courage Next Door, and you know what? Young Thug stole his whole flow from Courage from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
If I had to be honest, I never really liked that show. I never got it.
Courage.
Yeah.
He got annoying past the point for me. In fact, if I had to take anything out of my top 5, because Teen Titans got to go in my top 5. The writing in that jump was ridiculous.
Yeah. It's sad. It was just bittersweet how they ended it.
You know what? If I gotta take one out, I gotta take Courage out. Teen Titans gotta go number 3 for me. In fact, it's going above Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo was just a hoe and he didn't care. What are you doing? But it was hot. I liked it. So yeah, Teen Titans is number 2. Bump Courage. I'm sorry. I gotta get rid of Courage. That hurt, but I guess Joe's phone died.
Oh shit, Joe's dead.
Like shit. They came and got him. It's 8:01. I knew it. It's the aliens. I know it. Hopefully he's gonna hop back on.
True 90 kids pay Tom and Jerry. It's like, no.
Hey yo, Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry is it's very good in the sense that it can keep you entertained.
It keeps you entertained forever. Hanna-Barbera, like those old cartoons.
Yeah.
Low key, I will be 100. I wasn't a huge fan of the Jetsons, but they were okay.
I never watched them. So
the Jetsons was okay, but like the Flintstones, was hot. What did we just say? Fuck.
What's that bear?
Tom and Jerry. Oh, Yogi.
Yogi, yeah, Yogi.
Yogi Bear was hot.
Oh, I think the best one is Scooby Doo, the first one.
Oh, for sure, sure. Scooby's still around. We let them make 2 terrible CGI movies and was like, then they're like, we're putting out a cartoon. Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like the first movie, the first live action one. I did like it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. As a kid's like, this is great. As adults, like, what the?
Right.
What in fresh hell were they doing with this, bro?
This is terrible.
No bullshit.
You know,
hey, yo, so how willing would y'all like? How often would y'all be willing to try to do like a what you call them like this?
When I used to do it, or like when I tried, rather, usually we go for every 3 weeks. I mean, it depends. Sometimes whatever's a hot subject, we could just hop on for 30 minutes.
Because I was thinking I was thinking of starting or doing a reaction series on my YouTube.
I'm terrible at reactions.
Well, no, that's the thing. It could be shit that's relevant because they got a series on Corridor Crew. They have VFX artists and stuntmen reacting to actual scenes in movies. We could just react to them and because there was some shit I didn't know, like some of the Marvel shit that like everything is CGI, or certain like horror movies where the entire thing is CGI, like they got impossible camera movements and shit.
Right.
When they go through that, and it was like mind blown, and we could just talk about it.
Right.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. We can figure out that schedule. I don't know if Joe trying to. Let me text him and see. Oh wait, his phone did. His phone did.
Send a pigeon, bro.
Like shit. Send hey Charlie, go run down the high to go run down I-95.
Is your name Animated, bro? Okay.
Wow, you're late.
Late as fuck.
Yeah.
Animated.
Yes. Kevin.
Hey yo, how you change your name, Kev?
Wow, she said makes sense.
I mean,
that's fucked up. Barely talked to her. Makes sense. That's fucked up.
I mean,
yeah. Hey yo, Kev, how you change your name, bro? I'm gonna put my Instagram on this jump.
You gotta go click on your little mini screen and then hit the 3 dots, and then it'll ask rename.
Mini screen. I see edit profile picture, hide self view.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I'm dumb as shit. That was one of the first options. All right, cool.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna put my social, but next time I'm gonna put some big wild shit.
Your social number?
Well, shit. But they can try to steal my credit. They gonna be mad. They
That's
gonna be
true.
mad. They steal my credit the same way a company could sue me if just for practice. They gonna be stealing my credit for practice. They gonna give it back. They gonna start a GoFund for me.
You know what's really interesting? I remember a while back I was thinking to update my bio on Instagram, and I was like, you know, it was something relevant to like only anime tits. I don't know why.
God.
And now I just changed my username to that. It's like, what the fuck? It's just
Yo.
a joke.
Oh yeah, I know it's still funny though. But that's but y'all was right. Those are damn near over career to anime tits. Almost, because Moo, the background literally Moo was her on her knees, Moo, with a whole bunch of jiggly watermelons in the back.
Yeah.
On a green screen, much like this wrinkled thing behind me, bro.
Basically.
Like that was the easiest video ever. Give me a cut up moose suit, a cut up cow suit. I'm gonna have a carrot and a burger, and bite that jump. Bounce around the video and say moo ooh ooh for a whole bunch of bars. That's my bars for this jump. Moo. And place random anime titties behind me.
Pretty much.
100 million views.
You know, if we're gonna do a reaction series, you know what reaction? You know what something we should watch? The ending to Neo Evangelion.
Neo and how do you pronounce it?
She don't like cameras.
I don't like cameras either, but I'm in here.
I'm going to keep my 60-year-old self away from
60-year-old. Wow.
60-year-old. Hey, I didn't realize they got Jump Force on Game Pass. Hey yo, so you use Game Pass on your computer? Can we technically link together on the
Oh, I
Jump?
forgot I had chocolate.
Only if it's crossplay, so it will vary on the game, I believe.
But you use Microsoft Store, right?
Mm-hmm. But the PC is separate from the consoles.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, cool. Follow my man Kev at other K. Follow the man Mac I am and Bruh Man Black. You saw that, and I'll edit it to put it at the end too. To like what's it called? I'll try to chop it up.
What?
And follow me on Instagram at justdeondre. Got the Patreon popping at the same name. It's $1, yo. I got my Patreon for $1. And the thing is, Patreon, they're going to get the full, unedited, however many hours this was.
True.
This was just like an hour or two, not that long.
That was like 3. It started
It started a little after 6. It was about 2 hours.
Like, what you gonna go?
But they going to get the full video. Like, Patreon is going to get the full video uncut.
Okay.
YouTube, I chopped it up a little more.
Yeah.
I could post it low key because them ads could be great, but they might demonetize us too.
True.
That is where I am in life.
You should let me know when you posted it. I'll probably listen to it.
That's how I get.
I bet because then after that
These joints look
I'll
cute.
chop it to put on from MP4 to MP3 and then I'll put it on Anchor.
Okay, dope.
All right, yo. Well, thank you for tuning into a new episode of Biscuithead Podcast. And oh shit, my dog.
Did you just die?
This nigga so much. Can y'all hear me or see me, bro?
Your lights are up.
Fuck.
So there I go too.
Y'all good? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me?
Barely.
My dog just went haywire.
Dre died.
Hey yo.
Yo, Dre got bombed, bro.
No, I got hit with a stupid animal. Damn it.
Savage.
Nah, he literally just jumped on me, pulled my whole light out the plug.
Damn.
Pulled my headphones out the jump. Like, I guess that sign it's time to go. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Biscuithead Podcast. Follow us on our socials. Check me on the Patreon. You're going to get the full of this. Yeah. We gonna probably have to sit down or figure out what we're gonna name our podcast so it can be like separate or different. And we do that probably like every week, every 2 weeks, whatever. But we'll figure that out. We'll let you guys know. Keep you guys updated. Deuces. Goodbye.
Later.